I just wanted to share a book with you in honor of all the chicken videos I've been putting on our YouTube channel. This one was actually from the Crazy Chicken Lady. She suggested it. I think it's really great. It's called Louise, The Adventures of a Chicken. And the author, as you can see, you may recognize her name. She's the same author for, what is the name of that movie? Oh, The Tale of Despereaux. And she also wrote the Mercy Watson books. You may have heard of those, and some others. So I just love this front picture of the chicken. And on the back, the enticing part is, "Hope is the thing with feathers." Emily Dickinson said that. I don't know why that relates to the book yet, but we'll find out. So you can guess that the main character of this story is, of course, this chicken. And we can also recognize, Louise, in this fancy cursive writing. Louise must be the chicken's name. The Adventures of a Chicken. So I love the pictures in this book. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get anchored here. You can see the farm, and you can see Louise. She looks like she's looking for an adventure. And the other chickens are looking for worms, but she's a little different. Chapter 1, Louise at Sea. Louise longed for an adventure. She left the hen house and went to sea, where the water was deep and dark. Wow. Look here how she's holding on to her throat. Look at her eyes kind of bulged out. It's kind of cool. It says, Louise stood alone on the deck of the ship and let the wind ruffle her feathers. The sailors spoke a language she did not understand. Just as she was thinking that the sea was not quite the adventurous place she had imagined it would be, a pirate ship appeared on the horizon. Now look at the word bubbles. They're saying, Blarney, Blarney, pirates. She thought this was maybe not as adventurous as she was hoping, but then, of course, it changes because Louise watched the black-sailed ship draw near. Her heart beat fast within her feathered breast. Here at last was true adventure. Letting you take in as much as you can with the pictures. You can see it says, the pirates boarded the ship and helped themselves to everything that was not nailed down. Oh no. It's terrible. This included, Louise, oh no, look at her. This is not a good adventure because what do people usually do with chickens? Let's think about it. All right, let's find out what happens here. Look, shouted a one-armed pirate. I have found a chicken. He held Louise up high over his head. Fricassee the chicken! Fricassee the chicken! Shouted a pirate with extremely dirty hair. Fricassee, I bet you can imagine, kind of like cook. It's a special way of cooking. No, no, the chicken, she must be fried, said a gold-toothed pirate. The pirates argued heatedly about how best to consume or eat Louise. Listening to them made Louise's heart beat alarmingly fast in her feathered breast. Stewed, shouted one pirate. With dumplings, said another. Who cares how, shouted a third. Let's just cook her. This is a bad predicament to be in. Poor Louise. Will she be able to escape? Should I keep you hanging till tomorrow? Or should I just go ahead and share? I think I'll go ahead and share. The pirates were still arguing when a storm began to brew. Different kind of brewing. Storm brewing. Hopefully not the chicken brewing. Okay. The wind howled, thunder boomed, rain crashed down. The ship was tossed about on the high seas until it cracked in two and began to sink. The ship cracked in two pieces. Wow. Louise saved herself by clinging to a piece of timber. And of course, if you weren't sure what timber is, you now know because you can see the picture. It's a piece of wood from the ship. She floated past the pirate with the dirty hair. He reached out for her with both hands. "Fricasseed," he said, and then he disappeared into the mysterious ocean depths. Down, down, down in the ocean he went, still dreaming, I guess, of a fricasseed chicken. Oh, look at this giant bubble, this thinking bubble, this thought bubble. What is she thinking? She's, I think, missing her home and wishing she was there instead of out on the adventure. She's imagining, oh, I wished I was at home like all the other chickens. Yeah. The wind stopped howling. The sea became calm. The sun rose. Louise used her wings to paddle as she worked. She thought often and quite fondly of the warm, dry hen house. On her 7th day alone at sea, Louise spied land. She guided her makeshift craft to shore and hopped all the way back to the farm. She arrived just in time for dinner. "Where have you been, Louise?" asked an old hen named Monique. "Oh, here and there," said Louise. She hopped past Monique. She went into the hen house and settled down in the straw. She tucked her beak beneath her wing. She closed her eyes, and there, safe in the warm hen house, Louise slept the deep and dreamless sleep of the true adventurer that she was. And that's all of chapter 1. We'll save chapter 2 for another time. I hope you enjoyed Louise, this book, Louise, The Adventures of a Chicken. Let's see, and we'll read more of it later. Bye-bye.